Jack the Ripper remains one of history's most infamous and enigmatic serial killers. Active in the Whitechapel district of London in 1888, his brutal murders and the mystery surrounding his identity continue to fascinate and terrify people to this day. Despite extensive investigations, he was never caught, and his crimes remain unsolved, making him a legend in criminal history. During the late 19th century, Whitechapel was a poverty-stricken district in East London, filled with crime, homelessness, and prostitution. It was in this dark and desperate environment that Jack the Ripper carried out his gruesome killings. Officially, 5 victims, known as the Canonical Five, are attributed to him, though some believe he may have killed more. The first confirmed victim was Mary and Polly Nichols, found dead on August 31st, 1888. She had suffered deep throat slashes and severe abdominal mutilations. Just a week later, on September 8th, Annie Chapman was discovered in a backyard, her throat slit and organs removed. On September 30th, 2 women were killed on the same night in what became known as a double event. Elizabeth Stride was found with her throat cut, but was otherwise left mostly intact, suggesting the killer may have been interrupted. Less than an hour later, Catherine et al. Was found brutally mutilated, with her face disfigured and her kidney removed. The final and most gruesome murder took place on November 9th. Mary Jane Kelly was found in her room, completely butchered. Her body had been horrifically dismembered, with organs scattered around the room. This murder, far more brutal than the others, led some to believe the killer had medical or anatomical knowledge. Despite countless theories and investigations, Jack the Ripper's identity remains unknown. Some of the most prominent suspects include Montague John Druitt, a barrister and teacher who drowned in the Thames shortly after the murders ended. Some believe he fit the profile of the Ripper, though no solid evidence links him. Aaron Kosminski, a Polish barber who suffered from severe mental illness, has also been a suspect, with recent DNA evidence suggesting a possible connection to him, though the findings remain controversial. Another theory involves Sir William Gull, a royal physician implicated in conspiracy theories, suggesting the murders were part of a cover-up involving the royal family. Walter Sickert, a famous painter, has also been suspected, with claims that he left clues in his artwork, though this theory is widely disputed. Numerous other names have been suggested, but no conclusive proof exists to identify the Ripper. Adding to the mystery, several letters were sent to the police and newspapers, allegedly written by the killer. The most famous include the Dear Boss letter, in which the name Jack the Ripper was used for the first time. Another was a Saucy Jackie postcard, a brief message boasting about the double event. The most chilling was a From Hell letter, which was accompanied by a piece of a human kidney. While some believe the letters were hoaxes sent by journalists to fuel public hysteria, their connection to the real killer remains debated. Jack the Ripper's reign of terror abruptly ended after the murder of Mary Jane Kelly. Whether he died, was imprisoned for another crime, or simply stopped killing remains unknown. Despite numerous books, movies, and investigations, the case remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in history. Even over a century later, Jack the Ripper continues to capture the imagination of true crime enthusiasts and historians. His brutal crimes, cryptic letters, and elusive identity make him one of the most feared and fascinating serial killers of all time.